There was a general idea back in 2014 when we were starting Ethereum that Ethereum 2 should be being under development by late 2016, and here we were sitting around in autumn of 2016, and there was absolutely no indication that there was going to be any development, significant at least, on Ethereum 2 for some time. So really we wanted to push forward with that one way or another. Let's embark on something that we think will be complementary to Ethereum 2, a system in parallel that can fulfill things that probably Ethereum 2 is going to be less than optimal at fulfilling. And ideally, that will interoperate with Ethereum 2 as well.
Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is the lightning edition of the Polkadot review. Before we proceed, I want to quickly ask you guys to consider joining my Discord channel. It's a group of crypto enthusiasts who are interested in a wide variety of topics, including trading, DeFi, mining, running masternodes. Also, make sure to check out my crypto newsletter. I cover DeFi news, token picks, OTC analytics, and occasionally I'll share with you guys what I'm doing with my portfolio. If you guys have any interest in either or both, make sure to click the links in the description below to access the newsletter and the Discord. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this video. All right, to kickstart this video, let's talk about some unique features that help distinguish Polkadot from other blockchains. Perhaps its biggest selling point is interoperability. It's going to be able to connect various blockchains so they can send information to one another. Not only that, but there's other companies working alongside Polkadot. For example, Snowfork is helping to build a bridge to Ethereum. And with this bridge, they hope to create a two-way flow of information. That means not only can you send tokens, but you'll also be able to send smart contracts to other blockchains. And if you don't have the technical savvy to build your own blockchain, they actually give you a very simple and easy way to create your own using Substrate. It's basically like a framework or a template for building a blockchain. Most of the heavy work is done by the Polkadot team. So any party interested in building their own blockchain, they'll be given a template, they pick their modifications, and they can easily deploy a working blockchain with relative ease. And unlike Ethereum or Bitcoin, they plan to scale transactions per second. On launch, they plan to have a transaction capacity of over 150,000 transactions per second. And Gavin Wood believes, theoretically speaking, they'll be able to reach 1 million transactions per second. Initially on start, they plan to be proof of authority, meaning that they'll have a lot of control over the protocol and its trajectory. But over time, they plan to give this control over to the community via votes. So as a token holder, you'll be able to vote on protocol upgrade proposals. And if you don't think you can keep up with all the votes, you can delegate this to another party. In other words, you'll have something similar to what we have in liberal democracies, a representative government. Now, in terms of security, Polkadot will handle all that. All the parachains or the side chains, they can just focus on development. They can go ahead and pour all their resources into optimizing their blockchain rather than deploying those resources on security. Because as soon as they anchor in via a parachain onto Polkadot, Polkadot will take care of all security concerns. Lastly, we won't have to worry about any forks. Unlike most blockchains out there, they're not going to have to do a fork when there's an upgrade. The entire Polkadot network will upgrade in a very linear fashion, simply iterating from one version to another. Now let's go ahead and transition over to talking about tokenomics. These are going to be the primary utility features of the token. It's going to give you governance rights, it's going to give you staking rewards, and it's going to allow parachains to bond to the Polkadot main chain. Every DOT token is going to give the user a vote on upcoming upgrade proposals to the network. So essentially what they're doing is they're giving away control of the protocol to the community. And you can also stake these DOT tokens. And by staking these DOT tokens, they hope to reward good actors and penalize bad ones. This will enhance the security of the network, and it'll give users a way of earning passive income for helping to secure the network. And lastly, when parachains want to anchor into the main chain, they have to do so by bonding DOT token. It's almost like getting a lease for these parachains. There's only a finite amount of space for parachains to be added, so it's important that the unproductive chains are unbonded because it'll create room for more productive chains to take its place. Now to conclude the video, I'm going to go ahead and share my thoughts with you guys. I bought a decent sized bag of DOT tokens after it had gone through its split and it consolidated around $3. I told my patrons that I was shedding some of my recent swing plays and just buying a large amount of DOT token. Initially, I bought because I thought it would be a great swing play, but as I did more research on the platform, I realized it's going to probably end up being the layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. Many people view Polkadot as a layer 1 competitor to Ethereum. Personally, I believe that it's going to be more complementary than a competitor, and because of that, I view it as a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. And they'll both synergistically benefit from this relationship. Number one, Polkadot will be able to remove a lot of bloat off of Ethereum, kind of like what OMG did, but on a much larger scale. If these two chains are able to interoperate, I could see Ethereum users shifting over and using some of the services offered on the Polkadot blockchain just because it's faster and cheaper than Ethereum right now. On top of that, new projects that are looking to build, rather than building on Ethereum, they can go ahead and build on Polkadot. This will accelerate their growth, and they'll still be able to take advantage of the liquidity of Ethereum and the composability. And I also like the tokenomics of Polkadot because through bonding and staking, you're going to take a lot of dots out of the circulating supply. So even though it has a very large market cap and a very large circulating supply, as long as the ecosystem continues to grow, I think there's a reasonable chance that this token will continue to appreciate in price. Now, if you guys enjoyed my insights and you guys wanted to speak to me one-on-one, I highly recommend that you guys check out my Patreon page. I repeatedly tell people it's like hiring an industry analyst. I do heavy research just about every day, and if you want to leverage my knowledge and my expertise to help you reach your financial goals, I highly recommend checking out my Patreon page. With that being said, this is CryptoOneStop signing out. I'll talk to you folks next time. Bye.